yeah, no, I'm sure we're bouncing all over the place. But yeah, on my horizontal, I don't hear you very well.
Well, that's interesting because it's only like 1/100th of the power, so yeah, you know, it's fun stuff. But well, I see that with Mike all the time. He'll be on his moon bounce array, and I should be able to hear him quite easily, and can't. And then all of a sudden, it's the nulls in that thing, and also, like we said, the reflections coming up into the valley.
Oh yeah, well, and you guys aren't that far apart from each other, but you get a little bit of dirt in the way, and the weird refractions that you get in and out of there. So yeah, it makes a huge difference. But good to hear you in there, and we're just getting things started here. We're now live on YouTube and wrapping up a couple things here. So I'll let you go. I just want to let you know that you are being heard down here in Fresno.
Okay, so I don't have to look it up. What's the handle?
Yeah, the name here is Aaron, Alpha Alpha Romeo Oscar November.
Okay, Aaron. Handle here is Dane Delta Alpha November Echo, and I actually said it to somebody the other day and had to repeat it 3 or 4 times, and I turned to my wife and I go, "So young, I must have said it in cursive."
Yeah, well, yeah, I still had to learn cursive when I was in 3rd grade, but I know the kids now don't.
There's some lady that was very upset. She apparently bought a birthday cake for her daughter when she was in the 6th grade, and the lady had written "Happy Birthday" in cursive on it, and the child couldn't read it and was in tears because of it. And I'm thinking, give me a break. Everything I know has been written in cursive. You know, that includes our Constitution, everything. And, you know, we should be able to at least do that. It's basic. So anyway, we'll catch you later, Aaron. K6USY, WB6JNT.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, I kind of have a different opinion. I'm dyslexic, and cursive is just very difficult for me to read, so I abandoned it pretty quickly. I can read it if I need to, but it definitely slows me down. But alrighty, we'll catch you later. I'm going to switch back to horizontal. K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
Okay, Aaron, and yeah, I'm dyslexic also, and my writing, I'm 77, and my writing style is a combination of both printing and cursive, so, you know, hopefully people can interpret it.
Alrighty, K6USY back on horizontal.
okay? Doing good, Mike, doing good. Hey, I wanted to try Ted. That's the first time I've heard him in a long time up here. Hey, WA6TED, you copy KG6USA? This is Peter's 6 uniforms here in the high desert.
from WB6JNP.
Well, good evening, Dane. WB6JNP 107. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Just was here in the shack and talked to Aaron down in Fresno, and it's interesting. He has to be on vertical to work me. Apparently, we've got some weird bounces that are occurring, but he said he hears me better on vertical than horizontal, and I thought, okay, I can live with that.
Sure, whatever works. That's what's called weak signal.
Well, like I said, I've been playing that game since 1964, so yeah, I'm a big supporter of it.
What, cross polarization or vertical? Big supporter of what?
Say again, Mike?
A big supporter of what?
Oh, of whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, yeah. Whatever works on VHF to make a signal go from point A to point B. You do it.
Absolutely, and those people that, are against doing that, it's like, why are you into this hobby? It was making communications, I thought.
Yeah, what was the name of this game again?
Making communications.
No, I was kidding you. A talking to B.
You got it. Anyway, if you want to check me in, feel free. WB6JNP, DMO7107.
I'm free. Free again? Free again. Thank you.
Not a problem. And I was telling Aaron the other day I had to, in a face-to-face conversation, repeat my name 3 times to this young lady. And I turned to my wife as we walked out and I go, maybe I was saying it in cursive.
Maybe you're what?
Maybe I was saying my name in cursive.
Oh, in cursors. Yeah, okay. Something like that. Yeah, well, we all have difficulty with certain people's voices understanding what they're saying. You're clear for me, but and I'm clear for some other people, but not for everybody. I have that problem today. I got the new hearing aids in today with a little help to make them tighter in my ears, and when that got done, that screwed up the hearing part of it. And he had to take them and clean out the holes he'd covered up with the goo that made them tighter. And that never did really work all that well, so I'm struggling with the new hearing aids here. I can hear you guys, but women's voices are just terrible. Anyway, here we are. Bozo Net, 2 meters, beaming south, K6MYC.
Okay, well, I got a call back from Kaiser Audiology. And they said, yes, the failure on your hearing aids is internal, and we have
Whiskey Bravo 6, Foxtrot, Yankee Romeo.
Not a problem. So I've got one hearing aid that's new and current, and the left hearing aid is one that I had laying around the house, and wow, at least I don't feel unbalanced. Anyway, we'll catch you a little further down the log. K6MYC, WB6JNP 107.
Hello, Mike.
Well, there we hear you, but you're not hearing the local station I'm chatting with. There, WB7FYR. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry about that. No, I could not hear them. Whiskey Bravo 6, Foxtrot, Yankee Romeo, WB6, FYR. My name is Tom. Used to check in a million years ago, and I'm back.
Good. Do you remember your Bozo number?
7270, I think.
No, your Bozo number. We can look it up. If Rob shows up here in a minute, KM6 Sugar Radio, he'll be able to look it up real quick, so just hang in there. WA7FYR, K6MYC. Where are you located, Tom?
I am located in the Antelope Valley, Delta Mike 04.
Oh boy, big signal from down there. I'm up here in DMO7, so we're 3 grid squares apart, more or less. A big signal from Antelope Valley there. And you normally would be checking in with the Southern California guys. Can you hear them at all checking the net?
Checking from the Bozo Net, Bozo Net.
It's tough. I mean, generally they're not pointed up this direction, so I've kind of given up on the Southern California portion of the net.
That's all right. No problem. We can take you. We'll take anybody. We're not particular, Tom.
Good evening, Tom. Number 771. This is KM6SRR.
Okay, Tom, did you hear that? We got KM6 Sugar Radio telling me that your number is number 771. Over.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We're here. We start our nets at 7:30 here, so we aren't here much before 7:30. Some of the guys start talking at 20 or 25 after 7, but the net officially starts at 7:30 here. Anyway, welcome to us, our group. We usually get about 15 check-ins here in the south in this direction. That sounds like a little bit light tonight, but some of the guys have more power than others. Rob, are you pointing? He's in Dolomite 04, Antelope Valley down south, over.
Yeah, Quartz Hill, I have him listed at. Yeah, I threw a shout out to him. WB6 FYR. This is Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Romeo number 432. Over.
Okay, where are you located, sir?
I'm about 2 or 3 miles west of Mike up here.
Okay, beautiful signals. Both of you just have beautiful signals.
All right, great. Yeah, we'd love to have you check in here. If we take you away from LA, that makes us happy. Haha.
Works for me. Hey, when is the 432 net? When is the 432 Bozo Net?
7:30 on Thursdays. 7:30 on Thursday on 432-100.
You know, I don't have a 432 antenna, but I've worked many stations using this 2-meter Yagi, and I might as well try it and see if you guys can hear me and vice versa.
Yeah, well, we usually start with our antennas on every band. We always start looking south. So if you're on at 7:30 to 7:45 or so, we'll be calling in that direction. And then we start turning away and going up toward the Bay Area and swiveling around, and we end up toward Nevada. The only band we start with on 6 meters is 6 meters, because we're already up there from 222, so we just leave the antennas pointed at Nevada from 222, and we switch over to 6 meters and start there. So 6 meters gets called in a counterclockwise direction. Hi, over.
Gotcha. Does Ken still check in?
Yeah, Ken might be here tonight. Sometimes there's a 10-meter net on this night, isn't there, Rob? And it starts in a few minutes. So Ken sometimes waits till after the net. Sometimes he has company. You never know. Ken's a little bit, he's so busy, he's also trying to get ready for a barbecue this weekend at his house with all the ham club here from the Fresno Amateur Radio Club. So he's probably busy.
Did you say 10 as in 10, or did you say Ken as in Kilo Echo November?
Kilo Echo November.
Yeah, that would be WA6OIB. Ken Holden, is that who you're looking at?
Yeah, you know, OIB operating impedance bridge.
That's right. He should be in here. He's random. He gets into 3 out of the 5 nets a week here. So he should be here tonight, but maybe after 8 o'clock or so, 8:15, 8:30 sometimes.
Well, I will stick around and see what I can hear, and thank you so much for checking me in, and I hope to be here every Sunday and Wednesday at least.
Well, we do too. We hope you'll be here for many years to come, so to speak. All right, let's see. Let's see who else we have in here in the Southern California area. WB6 or KB6RQU. Are you here, Rick? No Lake Isabella tonight. N6SWR, Bakersfield. Are you here? Oh, Bakersfield. But how about, boy, we ought to have Visalia?
AA6S, Bill, you on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net?
Awful quiet out there. WA6AAJ, are you here, Mike? N6BYH, Fresno, are you here?
How about John, KG6USS in the high desert? John, you got a copy on us tonight?
We haven't found out what's going on with John. I haven't heard him for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I heard him a time or two ago in the background, but he wasn't talking this way.
There's all the Fresno guys. How about KJ6? No, that's not right. What's Ron's call down there? TYO?
I'm here. KJ6TYO is here. 1009. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening. Are you hearing the station from DMO4? WB7FYR?
WB6.
I heard you talking just a little bit earlier, but basically, yeah, I just got everything volume up, squelch, and all that stuff, so I don't think I heard them.
Okay.
K6USY, 1079 and Bozo 1100.
I hear you, Aaron. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Good evening, Ron. Did you get rained on, Ron?
I had to turn my wiper on one time just to clean the windows, and as fast as I turn it on, turn it off. No more drops. So yeah, that's it.
Hasn't rained here either.
Yeah, there was a thunderstorm over in Kalinga this morning, but it just blew north. It never came over this way. But yeah, really weird weather. K6USY.
MTS 680.
Hey, there he is. An early check-in. I'm going to fall over from Prather there. Over.
Don't do that, Mike. How you guys doing? Hello. And hey, Mike, the unexpected rain last week, how much did you get up there? We got, I think, over an inch here. What was it, like 5 or 6 days ago?
Yeah, no, we got about somewhere between a quarter and a half inch. I thought I had 3 inches, but it turned out that I'd forgotten to empty my machine from last year. Over.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure either. We're just kind of going off the wife, talking to neighbors and some local Facebook group on the neighbors here in the foothills, and they were all saying an inch plus. And I knew we got at least a quarter, but we, this time of year we put the gauge away, so I wasn't positive. But yeah, it was kind of nice.
Hey, Mark, K6MTS, KM6SRR. We got .65 over here.
Very good, Rob. Good to hear, man. We can always use it and knock the dust down a bit. How you guys doing?
Yeah, pretty good. The dust didn't stay knocked down at all. The next day I drove on the dirt road and it was dusty again.
Oh, my goodness. Anyhow, good to hear all you guys. We'll shut up for a bit, and I'm actually hosting the 2-meter net here in a little bit there, but thanks, Mike, and keep up the great work. K6MTS.
A 2-meter or 10-meter net?
10.
You said 2. Okay. Very good. Got a new station that's checking in now from DMO4. He has poor propagation to the LA guys, so he's got a great station, great location, a great signal up here from DMO4. So we're going to be hearing him from now on, we hope. All right, WB6, KB6, RQU. Rick, are you here yet? Oh, Rick. Who else do we have?
Oh, 971's here.
Oh, 971 is here. We'll take you, Dave. K6US, no, VBG, K6MYC.
Yeah, Roger, Mike. Yep, just another day. It was nice weather today. So, hey, you have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
982's here.
982. We got some more and more Course Gold folks checking in. Good evening, Daryl.
Good evening, Mike. Yep, we'll take the weather we had today.
Yeah, it wasn't real bright sun for very much of the time, and it's overcast now. I think maybe somebody said a small chance of rain after 8 o'clock tonight, so we're approaching that window.
Well, I'm going to go outside and start the barbecue here after a while. I'll find out, I guess.
Well, as soon as you start the barbecue, it'll start to rain, Ron.
Oh, that's probably right, yeah, actually.
Isn't that what we call seeding the clouds?
That's right.
Murphy in the clouds.
I bet you're barbecuing chicken, aren't you?
No, actually, it's a piece of steak.
I'm kidding. I thought you might have cum-shawed some of that chicken off your truck, over.
Oh, Roger. My truck's sitting in the driveway without a starter.
Oh.
Hey, Mike, you're thinking of Ron.
Anyway, how's it going, Rob?
How you doing, Daryl? KG6CFCEF, KM6SR. Yeah, we're doing fine. I thought I felt one drop here a little bit ago, so very sparse.
Yeah, I tried to rain a little bit earlier this morning, and didn't amount to nothing. A few sprinkles.
Call that 6 inches of rain. The drops are 6 inches apart.
That's right.
Well, boy, it's quiet here tonight. There's a whole bunch of locals missing. We got you, Aaron. Good to hear you. And we got you and Brittany all checked in here. We can't check in Candy, though. She's off in some foreign land.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Okay, somebody else. Who is it? Who's HW? Go ahead. Somebody popped in with HW. Who was that?
Well, I can hear everybody fading in and out, but and other people come in there, and I don't want to get in the middle of that either. So, Mike, I don't know. He might be able to hear me, but I don't know if he'll acknowledge it if he does.
Well, you can come in and give us your Bozo number and your call sign. This is Mike, Bozo 47, calling the Northern California net. And you're plenty strong. Give me your net. Give me your Bozo number.
Is that Ron, 1055?
I don't know. I can't get him to come back. Didn't sound like Ron.
Yeah, okay. There's Mike right there. K6MYC Bozo number 47. This is WA6TED Bozo number 10 there, Mike.
Good evening, Ted. Great signal. W6TED K6MYC. We got your Bozo 10. Say hello to Rob.
Yeah, it was nice to hear you again. But you peaked up really good there for a bit. Good signal over here. Not bad at all for what I'm running here. But anyhow, thought I'd say top evening to you there, Mike. K6MYC, Bozo number 47. This is WA6TED, Bozo number 10.
Okay, very good. We got you, Ted. Thanks much, and listen up. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, good evening, Ted. WA6TED. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo. Bozo 432, over.
462, yeah, this is WA6TED, Bozo number 10.
Roger on that. I'm 432, as in the 432 band.
432. Okay, yeah, sounding good over here. Where about you at? I've talked to you before. I recognize the voice.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit west of Mike here, probably 4 or 5 miles, I guess.
Okay, well, both you guys have been signal. You sounding really good right now. But I'm surprised you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I'm getting an S3 on you, which is pretty good for my radio. It doesn't give me much for S readings.
Yeah, well, I guess if you can hear me, that helps. Anyhow, I don't know if pointed at you or whatever. I'm just running a couple of those M12s real low, though, about 25 feet to the top. So if I could get them up in the air, they'd probably talk a heck of a lot better. But anyhow, get out of here. WA6TD Bozo number 10. Have a good evening up that way.
7-3, Ted.
73, Mike.
7-3, Ted, in Carlsbad.
W6PMD. Kilo November 6, Sierra Hotel India, looking north.
AA6SHI, K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Bozo 47, over.
47, Mike. Yeah, I got a good copy on you. Thanks for taking my call. This is Bozo 998, net controller here, Southern California.
Yeah, good signals tonight from Southern California. We've worked 2 or 3 of you already here. Very good evening, K6MYC. And listen up. Go ahead, Rob.
Hey, good evening, Dale. KN6SHI. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. How you doing? Okay, yeah, you started to fade out there at the end, but got most of it. Thanks for checking in.
That's Bozo 432, 432. I hear you, W6 Papa Mike Delta. Give us your Bozo number. It's been so long I can't remember it, over.
Number 58, Bozo 58 down here.
The QSL 58, was that right, Rob?
Yeah, that's his number.
226 is here.
Yeah, good evening, Pat. Thanks for checking in. We got Ken on here. Ken, you want to talk down to Pat there, W6PMD?
Yeah, I was hearing Pat, W6PMD, WA60IB, 226. Good evening. Yeah, whoops, hang on. Something went spark here. Anyway, I guess I'm still on. WA60IB. Good to hear you, Pat. It's been a while. I haven't been on here that much. I've been really busy, but good to hear you. And thanks again, WA60IB. Thank you, Mike.
Hey, you guys are all sounding good down here.
What was that?
Ted.
You guys are sounding good down here.
AA6TED.
Bozo number 10.
Yeah, hi, Ted. Okay, very good. Yeah, it's been a long time since I talked to you down there. Very good. Yeah, you got a good signal up here, too, about an S5, which is really good for you.
Yeah, well, anyhow, do what I can do, but what was I going to say? The conditions are pretty good tonight. You got a really good signal, good audio and all that. Anyhow, get out of here. You guys have a good evening up that way. This is WA6TED Bozo number 10.
Okay, Ted, WA6TED, WA60IB. You went up a bit. You went almost to an S9 there for a bit. It's up and down, but you do sound good. Thank you much. WA6TED, WA60IB, back to net.
Okay, quite a surprise. We got 3 or 4 of the LA boys in there pretty good tonight. I wish it had been like that in the contest a couple of weekends ago. Okay, well, we've kind of checked out everybody here, but let's just see if there's anybody else before we go over to Atascadero. This is Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie Bozo Net, Northern California, taking check-ins from whoever. Now we better go to Atascadero. Is this the first or the third Wednesday of the month? It probably is, isn't it? That's the third Wednesday. We're not going to hear Ron.
It's the 4th.
Oh, well, then maybe we'll hear him. Let's go there.
Yep, he might actually just be there. K6USY.
Okay, W6QUI. W6 Queen Uniform Italy, K6MYC, over. W6QUI, WA6, God darn it, come on, stall. W6QUI, W6 Queen Uniform Italy, Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Central California. Calling you there, Ron, over. Well, maybe it's the third Wednesday on his calendar.
I thought I heard him in there very weak. I wonder if his amp's not on. Probably the LA guys in the background there.
I'm hearing LA, too. Why don't you give him a call, Ken? You're a lot closer and much clearer path for Ron there, over.
Yeah. Excuse me. W6QUI, you there, Ron? WA6OIB and K6MYC for the Bozo Net. Nothing.
W6PE here.
W6 Papa Echo. We hear you, Mike. Good evening.
Good evening. Wanted to jump in here and say hi for a little bit. I was busy doing a bunch of stuff around the house and looked at the clock and thought, it's about time for the Bozo Net.
Yes, it is. And give us your Bozo number for the stream.
All right. Bozo number is 620-620.
There you go. You're recorded for all of lifetime.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily a good or a bad thing, but anyway, it's there. How's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing good. Big signals from a lot of places. A lot of LA stations pounding in here pretty well as well. But we're not hearing our Atascadero buddies.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they decide it was a good day to go to the beach.
You mean the one off the coast of Arizona there?
Yeah.
Oceanfront property in Arizona. I got some dandy property if you're interested.
No, I've got some of my own to sell, but haven't found any acres yet.
Okay. Very good. One more call, Ron. W6QUI on Tascadero or whoever else is down there. KB6WRW or KN6EIV, K6MYC. Atascadero, Paso Robles. Keep hearing those little voices, but I don't think they're coming toward us here. I think that's the LA guys. I can't get a call. If you're calling us, please just call out your Bozo number 4 times. Call your Bozo number 4 times in a row, and we'll know you're calling toward us. Over. Was it something 67? Something 67? Is it 67 by itself? Over. Anybody copying that for sure? 679 maybe? Very weak. I don't know where you are. Anybody else hearing that? Can anybody read it off the stream with good ears, Aaron?
You're at 210.
I know where I'm at. I don't know where the signal's coming from. He's talking.
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara, okay. What's this call down there, Rob, and his number?
Well, it's not 52, I don't think. I forgot the name of the other fellow that checked in for a while.
Yeah, go south.
967.
967. 967. Is that a Roger? Give me many Rogers, over. Okay, we got your Rogers. 679. 9. What was it? 9 what?
967. That's N6KTH. Kenneth.
That's it. I got a very poor shot to him because I'm going right through a mountain.
Oh, that's right. Even if you go south, you got dirt.
Now, Ken should be able to hear him, but I think Ken's over on 10 meters now, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just now coming up on 8 o'clock, and that's where I'm going as well. KUSY.
Okay, I'm going to move the antenna a little bit, and Rob, you should be able to hear this guy, 979 or 976, whatever. K6MYC. Call again. I know where you're at now. I'll sweep the antenna, see if I can get more signal from you. Over.
I don't hear him in there, Mike. I heard him a while back. How you doing, Ken? N6KTH. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, 2-meter Bozo Net. Over.
He must be at the home QTH. When he drives up on the hill, I hear him pretty good, but when he's still at home, I can't hardly hear him. Quite a good propagation. I'm glad we got him. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, he's 967.
I got that written down. Thank you. Okay, W6QUI, last call. K6MYC. Off to Santa Cruz.
K6MYC, KW6S, 610, 610.
Yeah, and you're crushing us over here no matter where I point. Holy cow. Good evening, Tom. 610, big signal.
Okay, well, I guess it's fixed then. So, yeah, I was hearing one of your Los Angeles guys, I heard him say, I think it was Bozo 10, and but I've got really heavy radar or something tonight anytime I point south.
You're probably hearing Vandenberg. There's a lot of little things going on. I'm sure they're on high alert down there for any number of reasons. That's Ted in Carlsbad, W6TED. Ted, Bozo number 10. He runs a kilowatt and a 12-element M-squared antenna. I think at about 50 feet. It's at least 50 feet, maybe higher. But he's in Carlsbad. Over.
Yeah, I was hearing him reasonably well, but the radar is just really tearing things up. But if it wasn't for that, I would have probably tried to get in there and work him. Actually, I think I may have worked him before.
He's been around a long time. He's just gotten a little bit more active lately. He was kind of quiet there for a year or so. I don't know why. But no, he's been checking in. I've checked him in about 3 times in the last 3 weeks here, so good signal from him. Ted's always got a booming signal up here. He's just this side of Delta Mike 12. I think he's in Delta Mike 13 there, but just a few inches from DM12.
Yeah, I think I probably told you before. I tracked down a car I bought that had a whole bundle of papers, and but no pink slip. And I did find that it had been owned by a ham at one point, and it was either W6TED or WA6TED. And I was able to, through the call book, track them down and get the history of the car, and eventually I got it put into my name. It was Lotus Europa.
Ah, very good. Well, I think Ted's had both of those calls. Look it up right now, Rob, and just confirm, is it TW6 or WA6TED right now? Over.
It's WA6TED.
Okay, so I don't know who has W6TED, but that might have been his car. Wouldn't surprise me, Tom. Let's see who else is hearing you. You're booming over here, Rob. Are you copying Tom tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to 10 too, so I'm not real coherent. How you doing, Tom? KW6S, KM6SR. I'm going to look up W6TED on QRZ and tell you what it is.
Very
good. KM6SRR, KW6S. Yeah, you're coming in real good tonight. Yeah, I didn't look that up. I've looked it up in the past just to kind of reminisce about that car a little bit. I think the story was he was cutting across the parking lot at the old IBM south of San Jose there and hit a light pole head on and split the car in two. And so it went to a wrecking yard, and then various people bought it and thought they were going to get it fixed, and it finally came to me, and I did get it on the road.
Oh, well, that's a challenge. Very good. Yeah, I know that big parking lot and that big location there south of, well, we used to live in San Martin, which is just south of Morgan Hill, as you know. So the IBM guys are prolific down there. Many IBMers worked in that south plant and lived in the Morgan Hill area. So, in fact, that's how Myrna got started. They had all those IBM kids that were all computer literate. They taught her how to take a role and taught her how to use her computer, and she was way ahead of me. And that was when it was just what was it, the first Microsoft 1 or whatever it was?
Yeah, that's quite a while ago. I ended up working, I think, in maybe the same building, because I didn't get over here until 78 for Litton's Advanced Technology Group, and I did quite a bit of work for them out of that plant there.
Very fine. Let's see if Lee's in here tonight. Lee, are you with us tonight? AF6 United near Watsonville, K6MYC.
M6SR.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the fellow that has W6TED is Ted Thompson, and he actually got that call sign from a guy named Bruce Kinney, who's an SK in San Jose. Ted Thompson lives down in San Diego now, and he used to be WD6TED.
Well, I'm guessing that the original is probably the guy because he was in San Jose and he was somewhat older than me, so I'm guessing he could likely be a silent key at this point.
Yeah, his name was Bruce Kinney.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember. I talked to the guy on the phone for a while one day, and he filled me in on the history, and I never followed up on that.
All right, well, there's a little bit of trivia for you all. KM6SR, I'm monitoring 10 also.
Okay, let's see if there's anybody else that wants to say hello to Tom. Otherwise, we'll go on up into the Bay Area there. Anybody else for Tom this evening? K6MYC.
Kilo Echo 6, Quebec Romeo, Bozo 173.
Oh, you're home, KE6QR. I'm not pointed at you, but 177. We got you, Gary. Not real strong, but Q5. Welcome home, or are you still in Isleton, over?
No, I'm at home. I was away in New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, Utah. Road trip back home, and unfortunately I wasn't on 40 meters in the morning because I was usually on the road or not at the radio. So, anyway, we did listen for you a couple times. So thank you for checking me in tonight. You're sounding good. We had rain today.
Oh, you had rain today. Well, maybe we'll get some. It's been talked about, but we haven't seen anything yet. Over.
Okay, I can't say how much it is. I don't think it's but it was enough to get everything wet a little bit anyway.
Okay, we got you on 2 paths this evening. You're sneaking some signal down toward on the coast, probably. And I'm getting it through the Santa Cruz direction. I'm aimed at 69 degrees, so I'm way off of your home QTH, over.
I don't know why that is. I am pointed at you. It might be some kind of weather conditions that we have that's helping the signal bounce there. But I said we did get a little bit of rain about, off and on in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock. I had the most rain there.
Well, we may see some before morning. Who knows? So far it's dry here, but I think Rob said he felt one drop about an hour ago, over.
Oh, no, they got it wet here. So you're sounding pretty good. You're about S5, S6 right here tonight.
Yeah, okay. Like I say, I'm pointed way off of you, so we're just fortunate up into the crevices there in the Bay Area. Good to hear you, Gary, and thanks for checking in. KE6QR 177 K6MYC.
Thank you, Mike. 73. Have a good night.
Okay, Tom, 73s to you. Looks like we've got no lead tonight. Maybe he'll pop in later. Maybe somebody can get our attention so we can check him in. KW6S, K6MYC going toward Cupertino.
Very good. I'll catch you tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night I'm not sure if I'll be on. I've got a work day up on some antennas, and it'll see what kind of shape I'm in when I get home, but I'll give it a shot. K6MYC, KW6S.
How much energy did it take to push a mic key?
E6BQ.
Well, it's sometimes about all I can do to get the door open.
Get out of the car and you fall right down. Okay, very good. Did somebody say KD6BQ is trying to check in?
Yeah, I just tried checking in. WA6AJ727 and KD6BQ also checked in, said I was loud. Over.
Yeah, he's up. That's Richard up in Washoe Valley, Nevada. KD6BQ 249. I'll check in 249. Thanks, Mike.
Roger. Thanks, Richard.
Okay. Oh, very good. Let's see. Now, into the Bay Area, let's see who we do have here in the Bay Area. K6MYC Bozo Net, Bay Area. Oh, come on. There's somebody in the Bay Area. AB6SR, are you here, Stan?
Yes, I'm here, but Jim, JNN, just called in. I wonder if you heard him.
I did not hear 285, but I'll take your word for it. We'll have a listen for him when I get just a little further to the north here. So you can turn it over to him if you will, and then I'll know that he's there and I'll listening. Tell him to take a 15-second or 30-second transmission when you turn it to him. Over.
Yeah, okay. K6MYC AB6SR 807. Yeah, what funny weather we had yesterday. God, we were running the air conditioner till 9:30 last night, and not too keen on this humidity, not used to it. Reminds me of when I lived back in South Dakota for 9 months, so I didn't like it there either. So nothing much to report from here. As I say, weather's a bit thundery and unpredictable, but we're coping with it. So I'll turn it over to Jim, WB6JNN, and see if you can hear him, Mike. Over to you, Jim.
WB6JNN, readability 3 and strength 0. Really weak at this point in time, but maybe it'll be better later if you're still around, Jim. It's like the bands are not really waking up until later after it's really, really dark. You remember the 9:30 peak thing. Anyway, we got you. We heard you. Heard your counts and everything there, but it was Q3. Really, really, really well water week. Good evening, Jim. WB6JNN, East San Jose, K6MYC. I guess got the tail. Didn't copy much of that. You went down in a little fade, and you don't have enough margin for fade. Hi. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. I thought you'd be stronger tonight. Some of the stations, most of the stations on 2 meters are really, really strong, but it must be a layer thing. Back to you, Stan, and thanks for helping out with getting Jim in here. I might have really struggled not knowing it was really him. It's that week. I had to be right, absolutely perfectly on him, or I wasn't hearing him at all. AB6SR with a Merlot in one hand and an 807 coming out of his mouth. K6MYC.
Yes, I had the Merlot earlier. No doubt at all. Yeah, Jim was very weak with me too, so he said he was running his usual 10 watts QRP, so he's much weaker than usual with me. So nothing new here. Hoping for some better or easier weather to work outside or inside tomorrow. Hope there are some other people in the Bay Area. Back to you, Mike. K6MYC, AB6SR in Los Gatos.
Yeah, well, maybe you woke some of them up. We haven't had Ed in here for ages. WA6AXX, KB6BA, K6KLY, WB6WNI. Who else am I forgetting other than north of a PQL group?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, W6PQL. Jim, are you there?
No.
No PQL. KB6W, Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, KB6WFC. How about you, Mike? Nothing from Mike either. I'm pointed way south for these guys.
WNI.
Well, there you are. Well, you're pretty good. Good evening, Gary.
Good evening, Mike. I'm just wondering if I missed Jim just by seconds. That would be 6JNN. But anyway, Mike, you're strong as ever. There's a reason I asked that question. If Jim's not around, it won't be funny. But anyway, Mike, nice and strong. WB6WNI 1090.
Yeah, good signal. Good strong signal. So you're far enough away from the hills. What main street do you live close to? Are you on the east side of 17 or the west side?
We are on the west side of 17. So we really are, when you say Campbell, San Jose, that is exactly right. The Campbell city limit is about let's say 200 yards from me.
Okay. And what's the big cross street? Winchester, and then there's a bunch of others. Where are they? Where are you?
West.
Double with you. Say it again.
Joining Campbell, so we would be very close to Santa Moss Expressway and Hamilton Avenue.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've traveled that area for years and years and years. Lived in the Bay Area since forever, almost since 1960. Well, 60, 50. Now, whenever I got married, we were living there, and of course I went to San Jose State for some time as well. So we know that area. We lived in Cupertino on Bollinger Road there.
Oh, Mike, that's all very familiar. My mom, my sisters, and my daughters, and my wife all went to San Jose State.
Okay. Well, I didn't graduate from there. I just got 1 year at San Jose State. And then I went to West Valley, and I think I got my degree in junior college anyway. My wife said, you got to come out of this thing. I got 6 years of college and I don't have a degree because I kept changing my majors. So she says, you got to get a degree. So I went to West Valley and got a electronics degree in junior college. Ho, ho.
Well, Mike, that's where the flea markets held their own stomping grounds, and I took a year at City College, San Jose City College, and Mike, I tell all my students and everybody else, the teachers at those city colleges are every bit as good as the other places, so you don't need to spend a lot of money to get good education. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you, Mike, and then we'll try it again tomorrow night. But yes, great. I'm so happy the conditions are strong. makes it much more pleasurable. K6MYC WB679109073.
And well, I wish I would have had somebody tap me on the shoulder when I was 18 and said, you know, you don't have to go to college. You're sharp enough. You can learn your own stuff and read this book and read that book. Like he had a guy that just kept feeding him really good books, and he just devoured books. And he never got his college education. And for what I got from mine was little or nothing other than 6 years of hard work. I guess I worked hard. I did my homework. I tried to study, but I never could settle on anything that I wanted to do. I started out as a engineering major, went to language, went to biology, went to geology, and that's where I ended up at Fresno State as a geology major after 1 year of language major as Latin and Spanish. And so I was jumping around, couldn't find a home. Over.
It is. Wow, you've touched on a lot of topics. My daughter likes geology. I was forced to take Latin in high school and hated it. So, yeah, I started in physics and went into engineering. I just figured there was more money in engineering than it was true. So, but then, sorry, I also got a teacher credential. So, just like you, I've done a lot of different things, but it's fun. It's fun. And you never, you know, education is good. Anyway, Mike, I better pass on. If you do hear Jim, I have a question for him, and he'll laugh when he hears it, but otherwise, no big deal. It's nice to get talking with you, Mike. K6MYC WB679.
Okay, very good, Gary. Let you go. Take another listen for anybody else in the Bay Area. W6PQL, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, or anybody I'm missing. K6MYC Bozo Net listening. Just quiet. Jim must be doing something. Maybe he's got his wife out to dinner. Maybe it's her birthday or something tonight. I think he mentioned something about somebody's birthday. Anyway, maybe we'll catch him later. Thank you, Gary. Good to hear you. We'll come back and visit the Bay Area on the way back from the Nevada boys. Good night for now. WB6WNI, K6MYC going on up to Oakley.
W6PQL, I can hardly hear you.
You can hardly hear me. You're roaring in here.
Oh, I can't say the same for you, Mike. It's only about S1 or S2, just above the noise level over here. You'll probably have to move the antenna a little bit for me, but that's okay. I can hear you on the live stream and understand what you're saying there. Anyway, good evening to you. K6MYC W6PQL.
Well, you must have your 30 dB attenuator cranked in. You're 30, 40 dB out of the noise here. I think I'm making power. The meter keeps going up.
Signal out of you.
Didn't get it. Doubled with you.
I was saying I'm just not getting that much signal out of you over here.
Rob, can you hear Jim? Rob's over on 10 meters. Okay, very good. Well, we hear you loud, so I haven't heard anything from Mike, though, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Give him a quick call, and then we'll get on over to Oakley. Over.
Yeah, I haven't heard him yet either, but he may not be there till later. All right, 7-3's Mike. We'll catch you later, W6PQL.
See you tomorrow night on 1296. If you could look at the stream, you ought to look at your own signal report. My God, you've got to be crushing me here. Can you see the stream? He's not even hearing me. I think he's got attenuators turned on or something there.
You're about S8 now. It really is variable over here, but you're back up now.
Oh, well, I'm not seeing any difference on you, so weird. I just say, look at your signal strength. My meter should be on your screen there if you've got video, and you can look at your own signal strength. It's got to be S8, S9 at least.
Okay, well, I'll take a look. That's about what you're running now, somewhere between S8 and S9, but it wasn't there a minute ago because it was like S1 or S2, and my noise level is about there, too. So anyway, don't have anything here, Mike. I'm playing tomorrow, and I'll give you a report on 432 tomorrow. See you later. K6NYC W6PQL.
Okay, wait a minute. Maybe, I think Gary said, Gary, WB6W, and I said he had a question for you. Can you turn toward him and ask for his question over?
Yeah, sure. I'll turn his way. You can go ahead and continue on. I don't think I'll hear you when I'm pointed at Gary.
All righty.
Hi, Gary. You copy?
Oh, hi, Jim. I do. I was actually washing dishes before you had the volume way up. So, Jim, before I ask the question, do you copy me okay? WB6JNN, WB6W9.
Yo, you want WB6JNN? Okay, this is W6PQL. I'm also Jim. Is the other Jim the one you want?
Yeah, was
Okay, let's see. N6RO, N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC, Ken?
WB6ISO.
I hear you, Dennis. 86. Go ahead, Dennis.
Yes, and a very, very pleasant good evening to you there. I got a couple of check-ins, plus I need a number for a new ham. We got KA6OSX 1660 would like to be checked in. November 1 Papa Dave 336 would also like to be checked in. And I have a new ham that would like a number over.
Give us his name and his call sign, and I'll give you a number as soon as Rob's back up. Rob, are you here? Rob will be back in a minute. He's banging back and forth between here and 10 meters. Go ahead, Dennis.
Okie dokie, very, very good. Call sign is Kilowatt 6 Echo Whiskey November. That's a K6EWN. First name is John. QTH is Somerset.
QTH is Somerset. Somerset,
yes. QTH is called Somerset, which be near Placerville, up toward the Placerville area, community of Somerset.
Okay. Can he get on and make noise? I can hear Placerville here, over.
Well, we're going to try that. He's running, I think he said it was the ICOM 970. I don't know. Well, the newer, whether 970 or whatever, like the one that you're running. The antenna he has up to the present time, I think he said it was at 8 meter. He had to go out and feed some animals and everything else, and I asked him if he might try to make it back. Let me see if I can hear him. John, are you listening by any chance? K6EWN, WB6ISO. I don't hear him at the present time. He said he was going to try to make it back, and told him I'd try to get that Bozo number for him there, Mike.
Yeah, well, I'm not even pointed that way yet, so we'll get him. We got time here. I've got to get you and anybody else. I got to get Ken and anybody else in the San Joaquin Valley here. There's usually 2 or 3. And then I'll come up and get KO6KD and KR6MR and yourself, over.
Yeah, okay, your signal did drop down quite a bit on me. I don't know if it's conditions or what happened on it. Okay, I'll be monitoring here, and when you come up with a Bozo number, I'll make sure we'll get it up to him, over.
Okay. And Ken, N6RO, I should say, N6 Radio Oscar, N6 Radio Oakley, Rodeo Oakley, K6MYC. Oh, Ken tonight. Maybe he's got a Zoom meeting or something. Right. How about KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima? How about you, John?
Kilo Delta 6 Whiskey Victor Lima, 1179. You're sounding good. About 30 over.
Yeah, you're strong. Everybody's just strong here. Dennis says I'm fading out, and he's crushing me here. I don't get that.
Yeah, it was strange. I was kind of following you around, pointing at the Bay Area and that, and I wasn't hearing much up from that direction. Of course, my antenna's not that high, but you're booming in no matter what direction I'm pointing.
Yeah, well, there's nobody really checked in. I didn't say nobody. I only had about 3 check-ins from the Bay Area. One was extremely light with 10 watts, and the other 2 were quite loud, but you might not have heard them. They don't always get out as well as I hear them here. But only 3 check-ins in the Bay Area so far tonight, so a little light. Anyway, good to hear you, of course, and we'll look for you tomorrow night with your whole loop on 432, John, over.
Sounds good, Mike. Hopefully the conditions are good. Thanks for the check-in. 7-3 to the net, KD6WVL.
Yeah, thank you, John. Good to hear you, and very strong, just solid, every word, right in the room with me here. Good evening. KD6WVL, anybody else in the San Joaquin? How about W6WZZ?
1189, KO6IQR.
KO6IQR, 1189. Good evening, Morrow.
Good evening, Ken. Yeah, you're always strong. I can hear you off the back side of the beam when you're when you're pointing south, like you're talking right to me. Over.
Yeah, very good. No, it's Mike. You were thinking of somebody else, but no, it handles Mike. No problem, Mario. Very good. And I guess you haven't heard from my son Ken. I'll have to give him another jab with a pointy stick. Although he may have been busy, I haven't talked to him about what he's up to the last week or so here. Sometimes he goes out of town for a week at a time, and that may have been where he was, why he's missing here. Anyway, great, big signal from the Central Valley there in let's see, Tulare or I get the two TUs mixed up, Turlock and Tulare. You're in Turlock.
Yeah, Mike, I'm in Turlock. Tulare would be quite a bit south of us.
Yeah, I know, but I still get the names mixed up. I know where they are. It's just the way I think. Anyway, great signal. Thanks, Mario, for calling in here, and we'll look for you tomorrow night on 432, of course. You were really weak on 6 meters the other day, but I think you're still getting things set up there at the Turlock place. Anyway, see you tomorrow. KO6IQR, K6MYC, clear, and QRZ. Anybody else? Where's N6RO or anybody else? Nothing heard. All right, I'm going to go to Sacramento. Here we go. Thanks, Mario. Okay, KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB or KO6KD, K6MYC, calling and listening.
KJ6KFB, 756.
756, I hear you, Darren. We missed you last night on 1296. I take it you were not there.
Yeah, it's been a kind of a rough week and trying to get things done in the evening. Well, radio said...
Okay, that was a really short transmission, and I lost you. I went too far to the north, and you must have been to the south of where I had the antenna. KJ6KFB, I know a rough week. You said we're all having rough weeks here. I won't even tell you all the crap that happened here today. K6MYC, good to hear you, Darren. Thanks. No worry about 1296. I could almost confirm that you were not there because I could not find a trace of you anywhere. Thank you. KJ6KFB 756, K6MYC.
Oh, very good, Mike. Yeah, it just comes with the territory of living. But hopefully we'll get a little bit better next week. KJ6KFB.
Roger, how's your arm? You had something done on your arm?
Oh, I get more evaluation of that done tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, I got to go see them. So we'll find out what's going on, hopefully then.
Oh, what is it? Was it hand is turned around backwards, or what's wrong with your arm?
Well, some kind of weird lump on it. They'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's just benign and it won't give you any trouble. Hopefully that'll be the case. Good enough. Thanks. Good luck tomorrow with that. We'll wait to hear if you want to divulge. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. And let me see if I can get Bill in here. KO6KD. Bill, are you there? K6MYC.
N6RO.
Oh, okay. I'll come back. N6RO. K6MYC. I called you several times, but you were missing.
Yeah, I was eating my lamb chops, and oh boy, those fancy mushrooms that I mentioned, shiitake. You got to be careful with that pronunciation. Anyway, I'm Bozo 835 in Charlie Mike 97. High temperature was 82. We had 700s of sprinkle today, first of the season. And we had I didn't hear if you reported on what your problems were today, but I had a good day here for the household. My tenant, who's also a handyman and contractor, replaced a faulty toilet. It's about 30 years old and everything was just screwed up on it. So he just replaced the toilet, and he, in the other bathroom, he put in new valves, which were about 20 years old. So I can poop again, N6RO.
Wonderful. It's always good when you can do that. Okay. Sounds good. All the poop work gotten all done in one day, huh?
Yeah, and he replaced some light bulbs that were out of my reach. I had to use a ladder, and I don't use ladders anymore.
Okay. Oh. I remember we used to have those little riddles that would be just a couple of lines on a piece of paper, and I can remember one of them that never it goes away because I'm a ladder guy. It's two vertical straight lines side by side with horizontal bars every half inch down about 4, and then there was a gap, and then 2 or 3 more. And the question was, do you know what this is? And the answer is, yeah, it's a ladder of a hospitalized painter.
Say that again?
It's the ladder for a hospitalized painter.
It certainly is.
So, you have some rungs and then some missing rungs in the middle where they broke and he fell, and then more rungs at the bottom of the ladder. That's the ladder of a hospitalized painter.
Yeah, I didn't hear the phrase right the first time.
It's okay. I never forgot that one for some reason because it's so easy to draw and grabs people pretty good. They all get it when they see it. It's easier when you're there and drawing it out. You could even make a couple of the horizontal lines break in the middle and kind of pointing down toward the ground, but if you have to make it real obvious. Anyway, so much for that. I had a nice dinner. We had wonderful chili verde and other things on the plate that I can't even remember, but it was wonderful. And cheese taco or cheese tortilla, and oh my goodness, good stuff. I didn't even finish half of mine before I had to come out here, but I was just about stuffed anyway. N6RO, well, let's go. We'll see you tomorrow night, K6MYC.
Yeah, good. Chili verde. I haven't had that in a long time. I used to love it. I got to go to my favorite Mexican restaurant down the road and do that. Anyway, the lamb chops and frog spit, mint jelly, and what was the veggie? Oh, Brussels sprouts. And I'm all out of veggies, so I got to go to the store tomorrow. Anyway, see you on 2 meters. I mean, 432.
432 is better. If you look for me on 2, you'll probably hear a lot of white noise.
Oh, please don't say noise, line noise.
Mike?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. We'll catch call that Bozo number, and the next time, let's see, this is on Sunday night, Father catch that Bozo number.
Yeah, Rob KM6SRR. Rob, are you here? Oh, we really got Rob hung up on 10 meters here tonight. I'll call him again in just a minute. Hang in there a second, Dennis.
Yeah, okie doke, I will.
Let's see, K6USY, are you still over here, or are you on 10 meters, Aaron, over? Well, there must be something big going on 10. Of course, these guys that check in here, these Bozo members that are near me, they all are part of the Fresno Amateur Radio Club, And Ken's got a big barbecue. WA60IB's got a big barbecue at his place this weekend, and they're probably helping him coordinate that a little bit. So that may be why they're over on 10 meters there, Dennis. KM6SRR, Rob, are you back? K6MYC. I can always give him a call before, so don't run away, Dennis. If you can stick around for a few minutes, we'll get it.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I'll be sticking around here for a few more minutes. WB6ISO, just hang loose.
Okay, and I'm going to look for KD6BQ. KD6BQ, no, that's not right. KO6KD, Kilo Oscar 6, Kilo Delta. How about you, Bill? Are you here?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm here. And there you go. I just want to say good evening to you, Mike and the net, and Dennis and John and Darren, anybody else that's out here. Here's KO6KD, Bozo 776, checking in.
Yeah, we got you. And Darren checked in, but he was not there last night on 1296, as I guessed. So that confirmed that anyway. Good, Jim. I mean, good deal, Bill. Good to have you chat this morning with John a little bit more on the car stuff. I don't follow it, so you know all the, but I know all the acronyms and the GT and all that stuff and all what it stands for. So I'm following the conversation, but not. I can't take a part in it. But it's interesting. Don't get me wrong. Don't stop. It's all good stuff. We remember the good old days. Over.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Just as a quiz, what does GT stand for?
Grand Touring, I think.
Well, that's the English translation. Gran Turismo. But yeah, you're right. The guys back then, years ago, used to say, "Oh man, it means get tough." Yeah, right. Well, anyway. Okay. Well, I'll look for you guys in the morning. Hopefully, we'll all have less pressing schedules, and perhaps we can talk a little more about the time of day. So, with that, I don't want to get in your way because I know you got stuff to do, and John's waiting as well. So, good evening, everybody. KO6KD.
Yeah, the other one that popped up this morning was HRA. I think that's Hot Rod Association.
NHRA is the National Hot Rod Association.
NHRA, but he just called it the HRA. I didn't hear the N.
Doggone, I didn't. You know what? That's amazing. I think I did. I just filled in the blank.
Yeah. Anyway, good evening, and thanks for being there tonight, and we'll see you in the morning, I think. I should be free, and I'll try to be there more on time tomorrow morning. This morning, time flew, and maybe Judy got me up a little late, but I had to shave and a few things that I don't normally do every morning, and it just took me longer. I didn't take a shower. I just shaved in the sink, and I guess I'm not real good at that anymore. I've got an electric razor, but it doesn't work very well, so I just decided to put the shaving cream on and do it the hard way, or the easy way, the slow way. Anyway, 7-3, Bill, and we'll catch up with you. I think John's in here, I'm sure, so I'm going to bump the antenna a little bit and say hello to John. KR6MR, K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the group. KR6MR, Bozo 759.
Yeah, I got your 759, of course, John. And good evening to you. A little bit, we've been a little bit hodgepodgey with you last few days, with in and out of other people and this and that and the other thing. But and of course, KE6ILX in there, you were helping me with him on 1296. Actually, he didn't need help. He was stronger than you were, but you didn't know that, and I didn't know it till he came in. So that was good. Anyway, we'll look for you, of course, tomorrow on 432. In the meantime, I'm pointed up here, I think, pretty much toward Redding, and maybe we'll hear those guys as well. So what's new on your side? Did you get rain up there today? You must have gotten some rain, John. KR6M, K6MYC.
Yeah, KR6MR. No, I was surprised we didn't get any rain. We took the car into the car wash today. It was really, really dirty, so I figured it would have to rain. But it didn't, so we're good in that point. At least it hasn't rained yet. We'll see what happens this evening. Other than that, well, I got my new laptop in. I replaced the monitor that I broke yesterday. And bit by bit, I'm trying to figure out how to do the new file structure on this thing.
A new computer, new file structure. Oh, what fun.
Well, I'm going up to Windows 11, and they do things different. And the people that I got this new laptop from, oh, well, we'll set some stuff up for you. So they've got me, you know, I click on a folder that says John, and it duplicates almost everything that's on the screen already. So I probably will talk with Darren, figuring out how to get rid of a lot of these duplicates.
Okay. You should listen to the stream and listen to your signal here. It's just bouncing around like a rubber ball. It's terrible. Can you hear the stream?
Yeah, I can turn on it and check it out. Oh yeah, that's horrible. Sorry about that.
It's not your fault. That's the band that's just trying to settle down. It'll settle down by 9:30. It'll be perfect. Over.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to wait till 9:30. Anyway, let you go. You get up there to running. KR6MR. Have a good evening.
Okay, thank you, John. See you tomorrow on 432. KR6MR, 759 K6MYC, looking up toward 145 KD6 Sugar Whiskey and 230 KO6HS. Are you guys hearing me this evening? K6MYC, Bozo Net.
Okay, this is KD6SW, KD6 and KE6ILX. 145, pretty weak signals tonight, Mike. Over.
I hear you. 145, it's about Q4 at the moment, Rich, but you'll probably come up, and I did not try to peek you. I was busy writing your call down. We also had check-in from KE6ILX. We got you, Jeff, so hang on a second there. Fine and dandy, and good to hear you. Did you get rain up on your side there, Rich? KD6SW, K6MYC. Did you get rain today?
No, I didn't get any rain at all. In fact, it was been a bright, sunny day pretty much all day. Must have been an optional delusion, Mike. Over.
An optional delusion. Yeah, I like those optional delusions. We didn't get any either. We're hoping for some rain here tonight or tomorrow. It's supposed to rain sometime here. It's raining all around us. Up there in Oakley, he got 0.8 of an inch today, and nobody up in Sacramento got any, which is weird. It's little spotty, little pieces of rain packets all over the place. But we got one drop here. Rob, KM6SRR, announced that we had one drop of rain on him about an hour and a half ago. Over.
Well, yeah, spread it out, make it cover a larger area. I don't know about this rain. We're supposed to get some rain. It looks like on the weather report this coming weekend, I think. We'll see how that works out. There's only a 40% chance, I think, on Saturday. So anyway, good luck on that. We could use it. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll look for you tomorrow night, by the way, on 432. Sometimes you pop in there unexpectedly. Sometimes stronger than I would even expect, and other times it's very spotty, though. It doesn't last very long. Very short peaks. You need a lot more goo, and you need a lot bigger antennas. Hi. Very good, Rich. Let's see if Jerry's in there tonight. KO6HS. How about it, Jerry? K6MYC.
KO6HS 230 at the bottom of the propagation tonight. Mike, KO6HS 230, we're in here, but I don't know if we're going to make it. Over.
Okay. Well, I'm copying you 100%. It's not strong, but not too bad. And I didn't try moving the antenna, but I wiggled it a little bit on Rich, but I didn't get much out of it, so I must be pointed pretty close. Anyway, great to hear you. And I don't know if you've got 432, but if you do, you might want to even try it tomorrow night. We've been having a little bit of propagation occasionally from Rick up there. So that's always fun, and we get about nearly 30 check-ins on 432, so it's a pretty good bunch of guys on 432, a very active band. to hear you, and I guess you're like Rich. You're waiting for some rain up there. KO6HS, K6MYC.
Roger. Yep, waiting, still waiting. They are threatening a little bit of rain, but I'll have to see if they believe it. We got rain on San Diego, so we got our share of water on it, and we're waiting for some up here now.
Yep. I'm waiting for your signal to come up, and it's not. It's just hanging there, but lots of flutter. It's all chopped up. Signals are really chopped up in pieces tonight. You're probably hearing it on me a little bit, but if you listen to the stream, you'll hear a very chopped up signal, which means you got plenty of signals, but it's really hard to copy. Anyway, good evening to you, and we'll look for you Sunday night, if not sooner there, Jerry. Thanks for your continued support here on the Bozo Net. Keeping Charlie November 80 on the air up there. Hi. Back to you, Rich, for final. KD6 Sugar Whiskey in the group, K6MYC. Really went down in the tank there on that one. 73, no copy. See you tomorrow, 432. See you tomorrow on 432. 73, KD6 Sugar Whiskey, K6MYC. Bye-bye for now. Okay, anybody else while I'm pointed up Sacramento, K6MYC Bozo Net, 2 meters.
AE6ILX.
AE6ILX. Go ahead, Jeff, and I'll peek on you a little bit here.
Okay. Yeah, we had a good day today. Had an important phone call. My daughter, out in the Navy, operating on a Ohio-class submarine. They were supposed to get 4 hours of shore leave today, where they are in the deep South Pacific. But this typhoon, there's another typhoon coming through that messed them up. So they were all standing out on the boat within cell phone range, up on top of the deck, standing in the rain, making phone calls home to family. They don't use their phones in the boat, but they're allowed to stand up on the deck and make phone calls. So we were able to talk to her a little bit today. So very, very interesting and fun. KE6ILX.
Yeah, that's great. No matter where you hear from her, it's always probably sounds great, and I'm glad you know that she's well, even though she's standing in the rain, and she's probably not going to get hit by a lightning bolt because of that great big spike sticking out of the top of the submarine, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty. It wasn't really a lightning event. They had light rain ahead of this second typhoon. And their location's not really a big mystery, but we're really not supposed to say. But they're in the deep South Pacific, and they're doing training with the Navy SEALs on open water stuff. In fact, they actually got the captain decided about a week ago to surface the boat, and they all got a swim day. They had a guy up on top of the conning tower with a 30 cal machine gun watching for sharks, but the crew took rotation to get up on top of the boat and swim open water out in the middle of the Pacific. Kind of interesting.
What a unique experience, jumping and diving and swimming around your nuclear submarine. That's just amazing. Over.
Yeah, they got a pretty good captain, and they're doing a lot of stuff. So anyway, I won't hold it here anymore. KE6ILX 96 up here mobile in Charlie Mike 99.
Very good. Thank you again for your effort there in Delta November 00. I'm sure a few of us appreciated it. The guys that are collecting grid squares, that's a dandy. So you'll probably get a few cards in the mail from that one. Anyway, 7-3, or you're going to do it on LBOW, Logbook of the World, or however you do it. All right, see you tomorrow. Look for you on 432. Big signal tonight on 2 meters. You're crushing me down here. It's a little chopped up, as most every signal is, but you're less chopped up than most. with that chatter chopping stuff that goes on these bands at this time of year. Good evening, Jeff. Thanks again. KE6ILX, K6MIC, KM6SRR. Are you back, Rob?
Yeah, I'm back, Mike.
Okay, we need a Bozo number for K6 something or other from Dennis. Let's see, Dennis, are you still listening here?
Roger, right here.
Okay, he's listening. Give Rob your Bozo number. The call sign and the guy's name and his location there one more time, if you would, for Rob, and he'll give you a number. Over.
No, certainly will do there. Good evening, Rob. How copy?
Good evening, Dennis. Copy you good there. KM6SR here.
Yep, you're coming looking good like normally. If you're ready, the gentleman call, kilowatt 6 Echo Whiskey November, K6EWN. His name is John. QTH is Somerset. Over.
Okay, roger.
And a number.
Yeah, I usually look up, make sure they don't already have a number. The next number we would give out would be 1225, 1225.
Yes, that is 1225, and we will certainly get that passed along to the gentleman. And I do appreciate it, and a pleasant good evening. Over.
All right, Dennis, thank you for getting us another Bozo.
More Bozos. Okay, and your signal is 59 plus, like always here, Rob. Sounding good like always. Take care, 73 to you.
Okay, Dennis, WB6 ISO KM6SR, 73.
Okay, and I'll make one call, KM6EWN. John, are you listening by any chance? I don't hear nothing. Anyway, Mike, thank you much. I will get that number to him when he checks in. Over.
Okay, you said he was running an egg beater, and how many watts out of the ICOM there?
It's the new ICOM 970, which I guess is a 100-watt radio, and that egg beater, that's what he has at the present time. I will check with him. I think probably he'll be putting up some other horizontal beams eventually, but I'll get more information.
Yeah, well, if he's not in a hole, we should hear him from Placerville, even with the egg beater. So it'd be good to get him on here and have him stick around till about 8:30. That's about when we're getting to you guys up there. Over.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I told him. But he had some animals to feed and everything else, and he said he would try to make it back. So, okay. But we'll, next time we go, I'll tell him that normally you get up here around about 8:30.
Okay, very good. Thanks again, Dennis, for that and the other check-ins. I guess you didn't hear from 132 or 749 or anybody today, huh?
No, it's been pretty quiet up here, and it says we're supposed to get some rain. Haven't got any rain here yet, but they said we're supposed to get some.
Oh, he got Ken got 0.8 of an inch in Oakley, but it just didn't work its way inland enough. I guess everybody's sort of waiting for it to happen. It's been dry most places except for little hot spots. 73, Dennis, I'm going to Nevada, K6MYC. Anybody else before we head to Nevada?
Hey, Dennis, John shows on QRZ from Livermore. Does he live there, or did he move over to Sacramento area?
We'll look for him on Sunday evening. Over.
Hey, Dennis, the K6EWN shows on QRZ that he lives in Livermore.
Say again?
The new Bozo K6EWN on QRZ, it shows that he lives in Livermore. Did he just move to the Sacramento area?
Oh, Placerville.
Yes, apparently so. Yeah, apparently so. I will confirm that with him, but he definitely said that he was living in Somerset, which is up near the Placerville area. So apparently he just moved over there, and I will confirm that when I do talk to him. Over.
Okay. His last name is Schwartz?
I don't know. I didn't get his last name. His first name is John. Over.
Yeah, that shows here as Jon. So, okay, I like to check, make sure we got the right one.
Yeah, I will double check with him. Yeah, but I double checked, and he said he was definitely in Somerset. So maybe he just moved up that way. It sounds like he just moved up there, to be honest with you.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll take them any way they come.
Okay. All right, but I will confirm that. I will confirm everything for you. Over.
All right, thank you, Dennis. WV6 ISO, KM6SRR.
You bet. you, Mr. 73, Rob. You take care. Have a pleasant good evening.
Okay, AJ6 Queen Lima or anybody else in the Sacramento area, copy. K6MYC Bozo Net looking for check-in. Okay, all quiet. I'm going to go to Sacramento before they kill me.
No, you're going to go to Reno.
Well, there too.
And Nevada.
Nevada, I should say, yeah. Here we are, coming up on Nevada. Let's try Reno first. N7 Victor Alpha Zulu. N7 Victor Alpha Zulu, K6MYC. Eric, are you here tonight?
K6NYC from November 7, Victor Alpha Zulu, Bozo 1193, over.
Okay, 1193 is sounding good. Very nice signal tonight, Eric. Very good signal. Robert, you copying Eric up there?
I'm hearing some words, but can't quite make them out.
Well, he'll probably pick up. He's a little bit west of the other guys, just a few degrees. Good to hear you, Eric. Thanks for checking in as always. And the amplifier is certainly helping. N7 Victor Alpha Zulu Reno, K6MYC Bozo Net north of Fresno.
K6MYC, great signal tonight here, N7CAZ.
Sounds good. Thank you, Eric. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow night. You have 432, correct? Do you have 432, Eric?
I do have 432, but I'm out of town tomorrow, over.
Too much flutter. I didn't get it. Do you have 432? Give me Rogers. Rogers?
I have 432, but I am out of town tomorrow, over.
Oh, you have it, but you'll be out of town tomorrow. Very good. Thanks much. Well, we'll wish that you'll make it next week on 432. 73, Eric. Thanks much. KN7 Victor Alpha Zulu. Over to you, Richard. KD6BQ, K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249. Loud and clear here, over.
Yeah, same here. And a little bit less chopped up than the other stations that are in the valley. God, they're all chopped in pieces. But anyway, you're sounding really good. I knew you checked in early, but I don't think I wrote you down. I think somebody heard you. Or was that last night? Maybe that was last night. John, no, I know who it was. It was, and I may have you written down in the net, in the page here earlier. You worked, Mike, there at KWA6AHA, right?
Well, I heard him. I just made the comment that he was very loud up here in Nevada, but he didn't come back to me, but I think he must have heard it, over.
Oh, he heard you, and I thought he did come back to you, but he gave me your check-in, over.
Yeah, Roger. So I appreciate the check-in, and good to hear you on tonight. I don't hear Larry on 223, but he may be out there hiding. And but I was also glad to hear Eric on tonight, loud and clear here as well, over.
Yeah, okay, let's see if Larry's in there. N7 Whiskey Tango. N7WT, put down the FM mic and pick up the sideband mic, K6MYC, over. Maybe not. KE7UQL, how about you, Daniel? KE7UQL, K6MYC, over.
T7T is here, KE7UQL, hello, Mike.
Okay, we got you. A little chopped up and fluttery, but it'll probably come roaring in here in a minute. KE7UQL, good to hear you. Good to hear you. Thanks very much. I heard you say last night, Roger, 432, so we knew you were going to be here. Or was that on 1296? I guess it was 2 meters. How about you, Rob? Are you copying Daniel?
Yeah, how you doing, Daniel? A little bit weak, but got a copy on you. KE7UQL, KM6SRR.
KM6SRR, KE7UQL. Hello there, Rob. Good evening.
Yeah, I heard the call signs, and then you dropped out. So thanks for being there.
He just said good evening.
Good evening to you, too, there, Daniel. Thanks for being there. KM6SR.
Roger, KM6SR, KE7UQL, 73.
Yep, nice signal now, Daniel. Good to hear you. And, of course, we'll look for you on 432 tomorrow, 73. And thank you for always being there so reliably. KE7UQL, one more call for Larry. KE7UQL, K6MYC. Good night, Daniel.
KM6MYC, K6MYC, KE7UQL, 7:30. See you tomorrow.
Roger, 7-3. N7WT, Larry. K7SUN. When are you guys going to have to go over to Fallon, Nevada and look up Stan to see if he's still not pushing up daisies or something? We haven't heard from him for 6 months. K7SUN, K6MYC. I think fishing season is over up there, isn't it?
Probably should be. I know he does a lot of traveling in the summer doing that.
Yeah. All right, Richard, 73 to you. We'll look for your smashing 8 watts tomorrow night on 432. KD6BQ in the group, K6MYC, 7-3 to Nevada.
Yeah, Roger, Mike, 7-3, and yep, we'll try to be on with our 8 watts tomorrow, and one of these days I'll figure out how to fix one of these 70-centimeter amplifiers that doesn't work, and we'll fix the 8-watt problem. Anyway, 7-3 for now. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249 in Nevada, 7-3.
Yeah, okay. Well, you could always drop Ken a note, Ken9 at, oh, for God's sake, I forgot his email address. It's Ken9, K-E-N-9, the number 9, at, what is it, Rob?
Pipeline.com.
Oh, Pipeline, yeah, pipeline.com. Ken9 at pipeline.com, and tell him what you got and see if he has any ideas, or if he suggests, do you think their power transistors are gone or something else wrong?
It's not as clear. One of them I got from Eric, and I'm pretty sure the finals are gone. The other one, they all seem to be all right, but I don't get any power out, so something's wrong there. I did send some email to Ken, oh goodness, before we went on our trip with some pictures and stuff, but he doesn't seem to have ever gotten them, and then I sent him again, and he said he didn't get them, so I'm not sure. I used the email address that you just mentioned on the, and it's also the one on QRZ, but at least when I've talked to him on the air, he said he hasn't gotten them.
I'll be darned, that's weird. He's been very, very, very busy, though, and he was sick a little bit in the middle of all that, so it didn't help. After this weekend, he'll be getting caught up a little bit, so you might try him one more time. I'll mention it to him if he comes back in here, that you need just a little consultation. Did you tell him what the brand was and stuff?
Yeah, they're both of them are, I think, old KLM amplifiers, and I actually sent him some pictures of them, so I was hoping he would mark on them, you know, these are the test points and this is what you should measure, because if I know what test points to check and what the voltages should be, I can hopefully identify the bad component over.
Yeah, well, if you key them up and you can look at the base voltage of the transistors, you should see, as I recall, about 7/10, but I can't remember. You'll see some voltage here. If you don't see any voltage on the basis, then they're dead. Or if real high voltage, they're dead. But either no voltage or high voltage are not working, and that's a bad device. If it's a mediocre, like a diode-looking thing, it's probably okay in the device category. Maybe something else, maybe not getting through the relay, or maybe the driver is bad. I think that one, the 70 meg ones have a 40-watt driver transistor in there, don't they?
Well, I don't know how much power it is, but I do know that there's a driver and a pair of finals.
Yeah, you could have a bad driver too. Probably the same thing goes there. Just check base to ground on the driver transistor when you key it. I'm not sure the bias voltage appears there until you key it. Over.
Okay, roger that. That'll give me something to try out and give me a measurement to make, because I know they're not working and I've got them opened up, but I didn't know exactly what to look for. Over.
I understand. I'm not sure if the transistors are still available, but we can probably get something comparable there's probably some comparable devices that would work in there from RF devices. RF, what is it? RF down in San Diego. RF, what the hell's the name of my buddy's company down there? Anyway, maybe you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think you're talking about RF Parts, that little company down in Carlsbad area.
San Marcos RF Parts, yeah. Usually has some of the older transistors in stock. You never know what he's going to have. He buys old stock from that are brand new but old from other people. I've sold him some stuff as well. Over.
Okay, well, Roger that. Well, I'll check on the website and maybe send an email and see if they have the parts that are actually in there. In the meantime, I'll see if I can hook things up and do another test. It'd be nice if I could figure it out and fix both of them, because then I could get Eric back his working, and that would be a nice feature as well. Over.
Yeah, that would be great. That would give him some poop on 432 as well. Good. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure they can be fixed. There's nothing too magic in there. It's all old design stuff, but it's just a matter of finding the right transistors. But they're somewhat replaceable as long as you get a bipolar of similar power output and stuff. They can't be that much different. It's just the physics. If they're different physically, then you've got a problem. All right, take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, Richard. KD6BQ 73 all, Daniel and Eric and whoever else. K6MYC clear. Roger, dit. And back to the Bay, San Jose, or the Bay Area, Rob. We only got 3 check-ins there. I'll see if there's anybody else that's now there, and you can go on and see if you can get Eddie.
Blue KD6BQ, you want to go up 5?
Okay, Mike, I'll go get Eddie.
Okay, Bay Area, late checks are missed. Bay Area, late checks are missed from K6MYC Bozo Net. 2 meters looking into the Bay Area, looking for late checks or missed. Over. Boy, we're not getting very good participation. Course Gold beat the crap out of the Bay Area tonight.
KDB6, WSC 775.
Oh, well, good deal. 775. Good to hear you, Mike. Thanks for bringing the total up a little bit. You're station number 4 in the Bay Area. Pretty light tonight. Over.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe everyone's afraid of lightning or something, possibly. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, better late than never. You were probably at dinner when I came through the first time there. I had Jim PQL look for you, but you weren't there. All righty. Look for you tomorrow on 432. You sure had a nice signal the other night on 1296 for a little while, and then it went in the tank. Hi. But it was loud for a while. KD6BQ, no, KB6R, Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, K6MYC.
Thanks, Mike. 73.
73, Mike. Anybody else in the Bay Area? K6MYC. Okay, down to Eddie's place.
KE6BK, Eddie on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net. KE6BK, this is KM6SRR with K6MYC, standing by. Eddie on tonight for the Bozo Net, KE6BK.
KE6BK, KB6RQU. KN6 or N6SWR, anybody down south, LA or San Diego or Bakersfield or any place else, K6MYC Bozo Net. Late checks are missed. Too bad some of those guys in LA don't stick around. They could have a lot of fun working us up here.
Yeah, I don't know how many have some smoke to get up here or not, but yeah, it would be fun.
Looks like we're done, but we got quite a pile here. Did you catch all the ones when I called you several times and you were missing?
No, I've got to listen to the stream. I went over to 10 meters trying to listen there, and they had an interesting thing there that I couldn't get away. They were asking the guys how they all got started in ham radio, and it was real interesting to hear some of the guys.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet it was. Well, I wondered, that was unusual because I called Aaron, and he wasn't there either, so I figured it was some real interesting topic going on in 10 meters there. All right, look, I could just have Judy send you a copy of this thing. I think it's readable. Over.
Okay, that'll work. Or I can listen to the net. Doesn't matter. I was the one gone, so I should do what it takes.
All right, well, let's give it a half hour. If no picture appears, then I guess you have to look at listen to the stream. Aaron, 73s, if you're there in the background somewhere. Good evening to everybody, and good evening to you, Mark, if you're still listening over there in Prather. K6MYC, Central California, Delta Mike 07, Delta Bravo, Bozo 47, closing the 2-meter Bozo Net on, what is it, Wednesday, September 24?
Yep, that's correct, Mike. And Mark was over running the 10-meter net.
He said something about that.
Good night, Mike. KUSY.
Good night, Aaron.
Good night, Mike. K6 MYC, KM6SR, 73.
73.